Hello. In this video, we will take a look at what is a CSV file and how do we import a CSV file in the PowerShell. A CSV file, as the name suggests, it's the comma separated value file. As you can see, I have downloaded one of the CSV file from a website called DataBlist. You can find different CSV files to be downloaded from that website to play around. I have renamed that file with the users. So I have a users as the comma separated value file. You can use Notepad, Notepad++, even WordPad to open CSV file. However, when you really want to use the CSV file with lot many fields and lot many values, it is recommended to use the other applications like Microsoft Excel, Apple Numbers, and Google Sheets. These applications actually helps you to work with comma separated value files more easily and fluidly. Let's take a look what do we have in this CSV file. So first, I'm going to show you by opening this up in the Notepad. And as you can see in the CSV file, you first have the fields or the headers, we call it, or the columns if you would like to call it. As you can see, this user's CSV file has index, user ID, first name, last name, gender, email, phone, date of birth, job title, and as you can see, there's a comma in between all of these fields. That's the reason you obviously name it as comma separated values, and then you see all the values for each of these fields as a row, and each of these individual values are also segregated by the comma, right? And hence it is a comma separated value file, right? So one belongs to index, then you have this 88M7 ID, which is a user ID. Then you have Shelby as a first name, you have Daryl as a last name, then male as gender, email ID, and so on. So that's how you relate each individual value with the header, with the respective field. And that is how the CSV file is actually structured. Right? Now let's take a look at an example of how do we actually import this into the PowerShell. Alright, now I do have the PowerShell ISE open. Let's clear the screen and let's declare a variable called users. Since it's logical name, we are going to import the users into this users variable by reading and by importing the CSV file. So let's type in command import CSV, and then what you want to give it is a path. So let's copy the path where we have it. Let's copy this, let me paste it here, and the name of the file is users.csv, and then let's simply write that down in a window. All right, okay, let's execute this. So what this does is this will import the CSV file which is located at this path and then store it into this variable. And what we have done is we are printing this variable. So let's go ahead and execute this. And as you see, now this variable actually holds the entire CSV file data that we had supplied through this. All right, so this is how we can actually use the CSV file in the PowerShell, and we can import that. In the next video, we will actually take a looking at an example of how do you read the CSV file and how do you play around with the content of the CSV file. I thank you for watching the video.